Yo, 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 what's going on? Are you ready?
Oh, am
All
I?
day. Oh, wait. No. Yo,
Woo!
this is Terra Talk. That's a Terra Talk with a 3 instead of an E because we're super clever.
Yeah.
But not really, though.
We didn't want to get sued. No, I'm
We
joking.
almost did. No. But anyway, this video is brought to you by Very Mega IPA. Imperial IPA brought to you by Yards Brewery.
It's delicious.
So good.
It's lukewarm right now,
Mm.
and it still tastes delicious.
Mine still has a little bit of coolness to it. I'm not going to lie.
The design is cool. Very 8-bit.
It's very 8-bit, very 80s.
Stranger Things fans, you guys will love this, I think.
Yeah, as long as
You
you're
like
over the age of
nostalgia?
21. Don't be bad babies.
No means no,
No
all
means
right?
no, no means no. But let me ask you this, Hector. What do you think is an underappreciated horror movie?
Well, let's see. I will say maybe top of my head, Event Horizon.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too. Event Horizon. Cue the music.
Da, 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 da. We just dance.
Yo, Event Horizon. What we want to talk to you today on Terror Talk today is why Event Horizon is probably one of the most underappreciated, greatest, most terrifying horror experiences maybe of all time.
Well, not only that, for horror movies, look at
Yeah.
the cast.
What?
It's phenomenal.
Who's in that movie? Tell them.
Sam Neill,
Oh,
Jurassic Park, maybe.
And In the Mouth of Madness, another underrated gem.
Yeah, actually, every time when you kept saying Event Horizon,
Mm-hmm.
I kept thinking In the Mouth of Madness
They're both great.
because he's in both.
He's in both.
So I'm like, which one is that? But it's the one with Lawrence Fishburne.
He goes mad in both those movies. Larry Fishburne. Larry Fishburne. Wait a minute. Who else? Who else is in this
That's
movie?
all I know off the top of my head.
There's a lot more. Isn't Jason
Oh,
Isaac in that movie,
yes,
baby?
he is. Jason Isaac.
Jason
and,
Isaac, baby.
And my guy,
Ooh.
Sean Pertwee.
What?
AKA
Who the Who's that?
Alfred from Gotham.
Where is this fish?
Who?
The Gotham TV show. He's Alfred.
Oh. Yeah. He's wait, who is he? The guy that
He's
gets his,
Alfred.
I mean, but who is he in Event Horizon?
Oh, his character.
Is he the guy that gets his eyes
No,
blown out?
he's in it. He's Smith.
Oh. Well, I mean, what does he do? Let me see his picture.
Yeah, right here. Hold on, let me show you. He's the old
me see his
British guy or English guy. That guy.
Oh, all right, man. Okay. Anyway, Event Horizon is Paul W.S. Anderson's probably best movie of all time.
Yes.
Just to run it back, if you haven't seen Event Horizon, it's about a ship called the Event Horizon. That's the name of the movie and the ship. It disappears, completely goes off the radar. Nobody knows where this thing goes, right? And then it just appears out of nowhere after several years, right?
Yeah.
So this rescue crew, they get a beacon to come out there, like a little, like a
And-
stress call.
And it's in Latin.
Yeah, in Latin, and then they go out to investigate it.
Yeah.
So they don't know where this bitch went. But then when it comes back, let's just say it went to a place not so good.
Well, it's
Where do you think it went?
Wait, well, I know where it went.
No, but like speculative. Where do you think it went?
Hell.
Well, not hell though. Like maybe it went to a universe that mimics hell.
Well, see, what I took from this movie,
Mhm.
right?
I don't think it went to hell.
This movie expresses all the different layers of hell.
Oh yes, it does.
And when you watch the movie, you gotta like look around in the background.
Mhm.
It gives to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some like religious, like
That's true.
you can see some stuff around.
See, I
So
always
that's what I got. I got that we're going to hell.
Okay.
And we're going to the deep pit
The
of
deepest
hell
part,
as
right.
the movie goes.
I always took it as it went to another dimension, and the other dimension
It's like hell.
it's like hell, but
It's like Hellraiser, right?
yeah,
But
like
Hellraiser, the other dimension is like all hell, right?
yeah, it's all hell.
Well,
The hell,
you know,
it's
like-
hell. It's hell
yeah.
in that, but it was like it's not quite hell, but it made it scarier for me because I'm like, how many other dimensions are existing on our plane that are like so different than our dimension?
Well,
like-
there's probably they already found planets that are it's like hell.
Yeah.
You know, look at like Venus. That alone is a planet of
Yeah.
it's so hot, volcanoes all the time.
You
that
know, I
kind of stuff.
heard. I was listening to what's that place called? I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Okay.
and they were trying to describe how much of the space that we've discovered, how much space have we
Yeah.
explored.
Did he say
And
that a
it
cup
says
of water?
It's a 12-ounce cup of water
Yeah.
compared to the
To
ocean.
the ocean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that same thing.
It's crazy, right? Because that's the scary part. Because we don't know. There could be a planet parallel to us. It does exactly everything
Yeah.
we do, right? Different language, everything like that. But it's like
If
it's
we
all
went there, it's hell.
right. It's hell for us. Like we
Yeah.
go there. And it's all demon worship. Like it's demons everywhere.
Yeah.
People are ripping each other off. Death is just like a normal thing. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, John, they kill each other like with no regard. There's no all the morals are turned upside down. That's scary to me.
Yeah, but that's what Event Horizon does.
Yeah,
It lets you play with that idea.
yeah.
And that's why I like this as a horror. I say it's a horror movie. So I've seen people try to argue it's a sci-fi movie.
I feel like it's a cosmic sci-fi horror.
I agree with you. It's kind of like Aliens, but it's not. It's
Yes.
horror though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what
it's,
I mean?
it's like Aliens because I agree what you're saying because Alien is like a cosmic horror because
Correct.
you don't know where the hell these things came from.
Yeah.
It's kind of beyond our understanding.
And then there's more meaning to that.
Yeah.
The xenomorphs, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
The newer movies mess it up because they try to explain what the xenomorphs are, but when we didn't know what they were, it makes it 10 times more
Yeah.
terrifying.
And you don't know why.
We don't know why.
And it's crazy. They're like indestructible too.
Yeah, and they're
You cut them. Their blood is
their
acid.
blood's acid. Nothing
you know,
makes sense,
They're
right?
just trying to impregnate you through your
Right. They're trying to rape your mouth. But it's like every bit of it gets more and more terrifying.
Yeah.
Like everything that they are as normal makes it way more destructive and terrifying to us.
I feel like the beginning scene is very much like Aliens. In the
Event
beginning.
Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
You know,
they
like,
definitely took that.
They got out
Yeah.
early,
Mhm.
earlier than
Mhm.
supposed to from the
Mhm.
whatever chamber they're in. But you know,
Stasis. Yeah,
but
they were
yeah,
in
man, like
stasis.
Event Horizon to me is such a great movie.
Oh my god, the best.
Makes you play with that idea, and as a movie, I still think it holds till today.
It does.
I
I've seen
personally-
it.
That's how I feel.
I've seen it about a month ago, and
Yeah.
you're definitely right. It holds its peg today.
like
It
as
still
far
holds
as
it.
the effects, as
Yep.
far as everybody and
Yep.
like acting, the
Yep.
story too.
Mhm.
It's cool.
Yeah, and
Would you want to see a remake of that?
that's tough, man. That's a tough one because
Because
I
you
think
know-
it's good
you know
as
what-
is,
Yeah,
but I feel like
with more like with better CGI,
yeah,
better practical effects.
yeah.
Maybe
Let me
maybe
ask
go
you
more
this:
harder at
who
it.
would you want to remake it?
Not the guy who did Evil Dead Rise.
Oh no, not
Hell
him!
no.
Get out of here, Lee
His ass
Cronin.
could- his-
That's your cousin, Lee Cronin.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, not
He
him.
needs to stay the fuck away.
I have an idea who
Rule
I
my
want.
Evil
I
Dead
want to do it.
franchise.
But I think people would not be able to handle his. I got 2 people in mind, 3 people actually, but
Go ahead.
I don't think people will be able to handle their vision of what they would recreate as Event Horizon. I think it would be too gruesome for mainstream
I got one
audiences.
person, though.
Okay, go ahead. Maybe we have the same person.
But
I doubt it.
What, I doubt it too.
Martin
what
Lawrence.
what I'm gonna say, Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith, baby.
No, what I'm gonna say, people are gonna be like, what?
No.
But he did great horror movies.
Ooh.
Steven Spielberg.
That's a very good question. I like that.
Can you imagine him doing this?
No.
Come on, bro. Like a poltergeist.
No.
No family leave that shit out. Back to horror, bro. You don't think so?
No, dead wrong. Dead wrong.
Nah. Let me
Steven
hear
Spielberg. Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest horror movie directors of our generation. I think
because
I
he
think
had classics.
I think he's phenomenal.
Yeah,
and I
and
think he could do like he does great film.
yeah.
The problem with it is that Event Horizon would have a happy ending.
Maybe not.
With-
Maybe this will be like.
When
let-
has
let me-
Steven
let me-
Spielberg have ever not made a happy ending? All his movies have happy ending or middle endings.
I
Like
was gonna
they're
say Titanic, but that's James Cameron.
yeah,
so.
no, James Cameron's okay.
No, James Cameron.
Yeah, James Cameron, director of
No, no, no.
Horizon. No, but it's
I
Like,
feel
when
that
has
when
his
you get
movies-
Steven Spielberg, you
Mm-mm.
get like
no dead awful.
you get automatically you're getting John Williams to do the score.
Hell no.
Whatever. You're gonna get
Awful.
like fucking like high end people to do this. So it's gonna be great quality. But
no.
he's an OG for horror movies. Just saying.
No, not
Let me hear you
Not
guys.
Event Horizon.
Your guys is gonna be like somebody really.
It's
fucked
gonna be
up.
messed up.
Yeah, see?
They're not gonna like it because you know why? Because Event Horizon is one of those movies that definitely takes it there. Remember the fisting scene?
Yeah.
It takes it there. Like it does not let up in its
Because-
gruesome violence and psychological damage that it causes its characters.
You're in hell.
You're in
like,
hell.
The worst thing is happening to you.
You are in the worst place that you could possibly be. Have you ever played the game Dead Space?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
like
play,
it's
I've
kind
seen
of like
people
a
play it, but
it's kind of like
that
a
was for Xbox. No.
yeah. It started on Xbox. They did a remake for
Yeah.
PS5, which was excellent.
No. It's,
But
yeah,
that's inspired by that. Like those kind of that game is like
Yeah.
pretty much inspired. It inspired a lot of things. The directors of Serbian film.
Well, it's interesting when people say things like that, especially the intense part. But yeah, it's interesting, of course.
Bring them back, baby. They haven't made a movie since Serbian film. You know why? This is why I'll give you. This is why I give you. This is why. This is why I would say them. That's why. See, you're not. I told you. I told you, mainstream audience wouldn't accept them because.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Okay, hey,
Yes.
they're remaking
Yes.
Event Horizon.
Yo,
From the directors of Serbian film.
you would
Everybody-
watch it.
Oh yeah,
You would
I
watch
will-
it.
I'm
I'd
like,
watch it. I'd be first in
I'm
line.
like, yo, shit's gonna go
Yo,
down.
because this is the
But
thing.
then other people are gonna be like, oh fuck that.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
this is the thing. Event Horizon delves into sexual stuff,
Correct.
right? It delves into really deep-seated gruesome violence,
Okay.
deep-seated psychological drama and trauma and horror. Like it takes it there. They're good storytellers. They're able to move the story along,
Yeah.
and they're able to give you that really visceral, gruesome gore. The thing is about Event Horizon. It's not predicated on its gruesomeness, right? But it is a factor in that film. It is such an important factor on how gruesome that film gets. Like, it's important to that film.
Well, that's the thing about movies about hell and
Mhm.
torture, right? Because if it's very minimal what you see, you won't believe you're in
Right,
hell
right,
or
right.
it's a torture. This movie, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
want to be on this
No,
fucking shit.
this is a place where you'd be like, yo, I would never, ever, ever want to. You'll get down on your knees and pray after this movie.
Yeah.
So you would never wind up in a situation like they wound up in.
Yeah, because it's terrible.
You know one complaint I had about this movie? Not a complaint, but it's my own bias. I always feel safe with Lawrence Fishburne. You know what I mean?
I know what
So like I never felt in danger with him. Like I always felt safe with him.
how you feel about him is how I feel about
Tom
Sam Neill.
Hanks?
No, Sam Neill.
Sam Neill. Oh, Sam Neill.
Because the thing is, I was like,
He was
man,
always in control,
I like
right?
Sam Neill. Like, listen, he was great in The Mouth Man. He was great in this. But sometimes I'm like, man, I wish they picked somebody else.
Oh, he's so good though. In
He's
this.
great, but just at the end when he had the scars. and
Uh
stuff
huh.
like
That was awesome.
I just felt like, man, maybe if there was somebody else that looked creepier
Mhm.
with it.
Maybe
'cause-
if Jim and Jason Isaac switch,
yeah, okay.
that could have been cool.
I like that. That would be cool.
Mhm.
But it's just like towards the end, I was just like, I in my head, I see the guy from Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hard thing to get out of my head. But then I see him, I'm like,
Yeah.
sometimes I wish it was somebody like more, I don't know, that just looks like he could twist and become evil. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I mean, he's so good though.
He's
I-
he's phenomenal.
yeah, I
but
love that.
that's my one thing.
Yeah, I
Like,
get you. I get you. It's like your
for
own
me,
bias.
I'm like too scared of him, even though I am.
Yeah, yeah. It's your own
But,
bias. Like with
yeah.
me, I feel like with Lawrence Fishburne,
yeah.
I'm like I feel safe. Like I don't think anything bad's gonna happen to him as long. Like it's like
he's
if
not
you
gonna
cast,
let, he's not gonna
if
let
you-
nothing bad happen.
You're right. He's not gonna let anything bad happen to me.
Like
Like
Pee Wee Herman times.
like imagine, yeah, he's gonna keep me safe. Like also like that's the same feeling I have with Tom Hanks. I
Yeah.
feel like nothing's bad's gonna happen with me and Tom Hanks in a movie.
If he's the captain of your plane, you're good.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Like there's no wings, and you're like, you know what? Everybody chill out. It's
yeah,
Tom Hanks.
I'm like it's Tom Hanks, guys. We're gonna be okay.
They're like, it's directed by Steven Spielberg. Everybody's like,
Yeah,
"Woo,
yeah.
okay,
If you
cool."
see this movie directed by Steven Spielberg, you'll be like, oh, we're all safe. I don't think.
Except for like the one colored person,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I don't know about you, buddy. Oh man, I'm black. I'm in trouble. Anybody with brown skin, get
They're like,
out
oh
of
my
the way.
god, I'm the only brown person in this
Oh,
plane.
you'd be like this. Oh hell no! What movie I'm in? But the thing is, I think with Steven Spielberg, he won't take it to the levels of
I agree.
depravity
He-
that it has
he
to.
will like
He
water
tone
it
it
down,
down,
but
yeah.
in a cool. I don't know.
And I don't think he would want to do this. You know, it's
No,
not something
no,
he would want to
It's
do.
not his. Well, he got real in Poltergeist some scenes.
I mean, that was good. But remember, he didn't.
Yeah.
It's only rumored that he directed it.
but
It's
we
not.
know it's
Yeah,
just,
it's just not. But it's not official.
it's
not
like
really
when you
official.
watch Goonies, right?
hmm
And you watch Poltergeist. For me, I
Yeah.
get that. Not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie, what it's about, okay, but just the way it's directed.
Right,
that
right,
vibe.
right. Yeah,
That's
we
why I
know
just
he
believe.
directed it, but it's
Yeah,
kind of
he
like
needs to
it
stop
is
playing
Toby Hooper's movie.
Sure.
Officially, still he still
Sure.
gets paid. Is Toby Hooper still alive?
I don't know. Let me see.
Look him up. But anyway, as he's looking that up, I'm just going to talk a little bit more about Event Horizon. Event Horizon, what makes it so really good is that it's the fear of the unknown. It's the cosmic horror, the fear
No,
of the
he
darkness.
died in. I'm sorry, interrupt. Died in 2017.
Oh yeah, see, I figured he died, man. Yeah, I remember hearing that, but he was a legend. He was a horror legend, also. You know, I
Mhm.
didn't like all of his movies, but you know, he was a horror.
Well, he's
legend.
responsible for some great ones.
Great ones, some of the best, some of my favorite of all time. But anyway, what I like so much about Event Horizon is the unknown factor, the cosmic horror of everything, the unknown, because we're just scratching the surface. When the Event Horizon disappears and comes back, we get footage of what happened on the ship.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of orgies and murders and self-mutilation and killing and dismemberment, all of the most gruesome things you could ever imagine.
And it's funny because when they heard the distress signal
Mhm.
that was in land,
Mhm.
the guy at the end is like, "Oh, I translated it wrong. It means, get the fuck
yeah,
out."
yeah, get out of
Stay
there.
away. And you're like, how do you mix that
Man,
up?
how do you mess up? Get out with help me. But-
Versus, and then you see what's going on. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we should."
and what happens is it's just scratching the surface. Like if that little snippet, Like, how long were they there? What planets were they exposed to? What life forms were they exposed to over there in that other side of that dimension or that hell world? Or that did they break into the rift of another plane? You know, it's just so. What makes it so good is that the stuff they don't show you.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it. I still think about it, and I'm like, what else was over there? What could have been?
Yeah.
You know, your imagine runs wild with you. It's just like the
Yeah.
fear of the unknown. It's fantastic. And it's Paul W.S. Anderson's like magnum opus. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't make good movies. His movies suck. Like except for I know you like Mortal Kombat though, right?
Well, you know
The
what,
original,
man?
you liked it, right?
The original. Well,
You
it's
loved
original,
it.
Yeah. That
I think
movie
you liked
made
the soundtrack better than the movie.
Well, for the original Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat, that movie back in the day, that had us all doing fucking karate, man. That's
I
all
went to
gotta
karate.
say.
Yeah, I did. I was
When-
taking
when
karate
I,
at
even
that
when
time.
I did karate, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They played the music during karate,
Did it?
and
Yeah.
I fucking was like,
Oh,
"Let's go!"
Yeah, yeah.
Fatalities and shit like that.
When we did our conditioning in karate, they would play that.
Yeah,
in the
because it
thing.
pumps
Yeah,
everybody
it'd
up.
pump everybody up.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you hear that, you just whoever
But-
you want to
but-
be. I turn into fucking Sub-Zero. That's all I got.
You do? I turned into Sonya Blade. I started feeling on myself.
You're like, boy, kiss the death.
I'm like, ooh yeah, I'm Sonya Blade now, baby. I just start grabbing on myself.
Oh my god.
But anyway, it's nice. Close your eyes, you know. But
good stuff.
you know, I can't stop thinking about that Pope's Exorcist girl. She was so thick.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Well, you know who I can't stop thinking about
Who?
is the price we paid. That girl.
She was hot. But
I liked her. I remember the whole time I was
Yeah.
like googling her Instagram. I was like,
yeah, she's pretty hot.
hey, I sent a message to her. Hey, we have a podcast.
What?
You want to come on the show?
Oh hell no! Don't send her
AKA
nothing.
my apartment.
Yeah.
But yeah,
oh no,
she's
but
very hot. And I think she needs
Yeah.
to be in more movies.
Okay.
Just saying, not to
she reminds me of Genesis Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
like
can see
similar
that.
vibe. You know, a
I
little
get
older.
like a Hispanic Monica Bellucci.
No, Monica Bellucci's like stacked. She's voluptuous. Though.
She's beautiful.
She's Rubenesque. This
Yeah.
one is like kind of like, you know, like normal. She's
Well,
like
you
every
know,
other girl that comes.
We saw her like real quick though. There was,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
snippets.
true.
But we
But
do know.
What were we
her.
talking about? Well, no, but
Well, I was talking about Mortal Kombat.
I was talking about Sonya Blade. Yeah.
Paul Wes
Yeah,
Anderson.
Paul W.S. Anderson. His movies kind of suck. He did the Resident Evil
Yeah.
joints.
Terrible.
Yeah, not good. He did Monster Hunter was a recent movie that he did.
I didn't like it.
Not good. Like his repertoire, he makes like mediocre to bad movies. But this one
For some reason, he
was
said,
damn good.
"Do you think it's
Mm.
like he's being held back? Because a lot of directors
Held back.
A lot of directors don't get to do their vision.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in this one he really did.
Yeah, maybe.
You
that could
can't
be
just
it.
go from this and then just do fucking Resident Evil. It's
Yeah,
like-
right. Like, how do you
it's
make
weird? Yeah.
like you got the green light to do a rated R Resident Evil movie, and it feels like a PG-13 like studio movie.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, Mila Jovovich, right?
That's his wife, by the way.
Oh, that is?
Mhm.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That's why he
now.
cast her like that. That's why he makes her do all those
Oh, shit, I
karate
didn't know that.
flips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just, I love my wife so much.
loves
and
her.
She's so beautiful,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna make her fucking unstoppable.
I would do the same thing.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But but W.S. Anderson, this is his best movie by far, in my opinion. I think
Forever.
it's just a great movie. Like,
Unless he does a sequel.
yeah, I don't think he will.
or
He's
a
he's
spin-off.
he's kicked it around a little bit, but I think he wouldn't. If I was Paul W.S. Anderson, and I have the reputation that I have, he also did Alien vs Predator. If I have
Which a lot of people like.
yeah, my wife really likes that movie. It's okay. It's okay.
You know
it's
what it
better
is?
than the one that came after it, Requiem.
Yeah, the Requiem sucked. But you know what it is with Aliens versus Predator? It's good because you get to see, you get to see it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions I have,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of whys,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoyed it.
It's fine. It's fine. But like this is his best movie. The Event Horizon is his best movie, and he really encapsulates what I think this movie can be equated to is fear, trauma, and unknown. Right? Like those are like the three things that like kind of like we push away. Like our trauma, we push it away, we push it down, we try not to think about it, we suppress it. Right? Unknown.
Unless something brings it up.
And something brings it up, right? Unknown, we don't know, like the idea of, maybe start, even like to a basic level of starting a new job that you don't know. Like it's scary to start a new job. It's scary to like go into a house that you've never been into or meet people that you haven't seen. But this takes it to a
Or
10th
scary,
level.
like getting a colonoscopy. You never had one before.
Yeah, like that's coming
And
up soon
then
for us.
You have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Like, what's the safe word?
What's the safe word? What's your safe word?
Gingerbread.
Mine is,
Gingerbread cookies.
mine is
Ah!
turquoise. But like,
Turquoise.
but it's like
As DJ kicks in.
it's unknown, like the unknown stuff, like the way that he nails every single one of these deep-seated fears is fantastic in this film.
Yeah.
And on top of it, we get spooky, crazy monsters in this
Yeah.
movie too. So like, it gives us everything you would possibly want. And one thing about this movie makes I've been looking for another one.
Yeah.
I can't find one. I've been searching my whole life for another one. Like, there was that movie that came out, The Void.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, oh, this is going to be my Event Horizon. It doesn't live up. Nothing lives up to the
The
expectation.
Void was kind of gross, though.
It was all right.
There were some parts that, I actually, you know what?
You
The
liked
Void,
it?
The Void was like a space Hellraiser wannabe.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I got from it.
I watched it
You
like
know?
3 times because people like really love The Void. And I'm like, it's similar. It's like Event Horizon.
yeah, but
similar.
like it has that direction.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
grossness and stuff like that.
It is. And I tried to get into
I'm gonna
it.
say I enjoyed The Void. I thought.
A lot of people do.
Did I think it was like a masterpiece or anything like that? Am I gonna recommend it to people? I'm like, well, if you want something, for me, it was like it was like a Hellraiser movie,
Mhm.
but in space.
Yeah. I thought I liked it. I liked it enough, but I've
But
been
yeah, that's-
searching for that next Event Horizon. I can't find it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've been
that's tough, man.
searching.
There's
I've been
some-
chasing, and I
that's-
can't find it.
That's the thing about Event Horizon, why it's such a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
To have this kind of movie, have all the different layers,
Mm-hmm.
the cast that they have.
Yeah.
At that time, Sam Neill was the best, right?
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne was rising up.
Rising
right?
star.
'Cause
Yeah.
He's always been in everything. You know,
Mhm.
especially as you go back to his old movies. He's
Yeah.
in everything.
He's in a lot of movies.
He's almost in all the Five Nights at Freddy's.
He's in Five Nights at Freddy's. If he
He's in
was, I'd be interested.
All the Freddy Krueger movies, almost. He's in
No, he's in 3 only.
Yeah,
He's only in 3.
but still, that's
It's
crazy.
not all of them. He's like he's in
He's in
every
all of
movie.
them.
He's in all the
You gotta
Freddy Krueger-
really rewatch them.
Nah,
But
he's
it's
only
just
in
like
one.
that
He's
kinda-
like-
he was like barely in it.
yeah.
He was just helping that crazy girl out.
Yeah. See, and then in that
Um,
movie, he doesn't get messed up by Freddy because he always feels safe with Lawrence Fishburne. He ain't getting killed. He didn't even have any interaction with Freddy.
Poor guy, man. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to throw his business out there, but
Oh, but his daughter.
yeah.
I mean,
That's
what are you
tough,
gonna
man.
do, right?
But you know what? He still loves her. He never gives up. So
You never
that
give
guy's
up.
awesome.
You never give up on family, and you
Yeah.
never give up on Event Horizon, and you never give up on Very Mega IPA, brought to you by Yards Brewing Company.
It's delicious.
It's so good. It's so fruity and tasty. Like the mouthfeel and the and what does this have? It has like 9.2%
I
alcohol.
think the can is edible too.
It is not, but you can try. Wait, look, it's like 9.2% alcohol.
Wow, that's why I have such a buzz.
It's buzzing,
I'm
baby.
gonna go for a drop. No, man.
Yeah,
Let me
now
take a
I'm
drink.
driving. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Yeah, don't do it.
And if you like
Bad.
Event Horizon, hit the like button. If you don't like Event Horizon, hit the like button again. Let us know below. Is Event Horizon underrated? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's a movie similar to Event Horizon? I've been trying to chase an Event Horizon movie. I want another one.
And
So-
don't say The Void.
Don't
Just
say The
don't
Void.
do it.
Because
We
I've seen it
already-
already. But
Yeah.
like, what's a movie that's like Event Horizon that you would recommend to me? Because I'm really trying to find the next one. I really like this movie. I put it on before I go to sleep sometimes, just as comfort. It's one of my comfort movies. Like
Wow.
that movie. Also,
That's your sleepy movie?
Return of the Living Dead is one of, and Event Horizon and Child's Play 2. Those are my
Child's Play 2.
Yeah, I love Child's Play 2.
Jesus.
It's my sleeping movies. Like
Yeah.
it helps me go to sleep.
My sleeping. I don't have sleeping movies. I have
Mhm.
sleeping TV shows. Like
Bar
The
Rescue?
Office.
I don't-
Oh hell yeah!
Isn't that good to sleep to?
Oh,
Bar
oh
Rescue.
my god! I'm
It's
surprised
the
you said that.
best. Yo,
I
I'm
love-
out in 2 minutes on Bar
Bro,
Rescue, baby.
I'm like in it. I'm excited to watch the episode, and I just wake up the next day. I'm like, Joe, what just happened?
yeah.
And why am I in this bar right now?
I know.
Getting yelled at.
I love
My-
it. I love it. I love it. Available
yeah.
on Pluto TV.
My 600-pound life too. That
I
fucking-
get hungry when I watch that. I eat food to eat that
I
show.
wish I could have their breakfast. I always get jealous.
Their food looks so good.
It's so delicious, and the amount. I don't think I can handle.
You don't think you eat the whole thing?
No, no way.
They overdo
I get
it.
very sick. But
But anyway,
yeah.
that was our review. Follow us. We're Terror Talk with a 3 instead of the E. We love talking about horror movies, reviews, analysis, news, and everything horror related. If you like that, consider subscribing and hanging out with us for a bit.
listen, comment. We'll talk back to you.
Yeah,
Probably gonna be him.
Remember that one person commenting? There's like one person commenting like, "If you want to get rich in 10 days,
Yeah.
join me on."
Whoever you are, stop it. But
Yeah,
everybody else,
yeah.
comment.
Hey, stop scamming people, all
Yeah.
right?
We don't. You're full of it.
Yeah.
All right. We know who
I
you
can't
are.
make $1,000 in 10 days. I mean, I'm willing to try, but I don't think I can.
And whoever's on our Instagram that keeps like, oh hey, post on da 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 so it could get like advertised something like that. No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not gonna advertise.
Stop it.
Listen, we're only advertisement is very mega IPA. Enjoy it. Yards. And that's Terror Talk out, baby.